Let's talk about Yankees general manager Brian Cashman, and specifically if the Yankees should replace him with Derek Jeter as the new general manager. This has been an idea that's kind of floated around in the Yankee universe for a couple of months now, but I want to give my opinions on it, so let's get into this. Now, Derek Jeter, he needs no introduction. I mean, if you're a Yankees fan, you know who Derek Jeter is. Now, what people might not remember too well is that he actually worked with the Miami Marlins from 2017 to 2020 as the CEO of the team. Now, a lot of people, when they're talking about replacing Brian Cashman with Derek Jeter, they point to that and they say, look, he was the CEO of a team. Why can't he be the general manager? Personally, I don't think that makes a ton of sense. The CEO mainly runs the business side of the team there. And yes, that is going to be, the CEO would be interacting with the front office, but not as much as some people might think there. Like the whole player side, signing, drafting, trading, all that stuff, the CEO is not going to have much input in. So I don't think that pointing to Jeter's work as the CEO makes him like qualified to be a general manager. Just my opinions there. Now, yes, he has played baseball, the best baseball players of all time. He probably has some great baseball insight, but could he run a front office? I'm not too sure about that. So let's talk about Brian Cashman. Now, he's on the hot seat right now. A lot of people are calling for him to be fired. Let's just look at what he's done. He has never had a losing record in his tenure as the Yankees GM. That is impressive. And I know a lot of people say, oh, well, the Yankees just throw money at players, and that's why. And yes, the Yankees have a large payroll, but never having a losing record is very impressive. He's also the longest tenured GM in all of baseball, and that does not happen by accident. If Cashman was fired or let go from the Yankees, every single team in baseball would be calling him, asking him to work for them. And he does have issues. He's not the best with large contracts, in my opinion. Giancarlo Stanton, that deal does not look too great. Garrett Cole doesn't look like a horrible deal, but not an amazing one. He's better at the small trades where he can really get cheap, inexpensive value there. Take Wandy Peralta, Clay Holmes, a lot of the relievers that the Yankees have traded for as of late. Cashman's really good at those types of deals, not so much the big contracts. And player development, that's also been another weakness for Cashman. Player development has not been a strength for the Yankees, and for good reason. The Yankees, as I said, they always have a winning record, so they have to draft late, and that puts them in a difficult situation. But the Yankees have gotten much better at that over the last 5-6 years. Now, if you could get someone like the Dodgers general manager or Houston, I think you do that to replace Cashman. Because the Dodgers, Houston Astros, they're in the same boat as the Yankees. They draft late, they don't have a ton of advantages in that way, but they keep winning and they build better teams than what Cashman's done. So I think if you could get someone like the Dodgers general manager, the Houston's general manager, or just a really high up front office official there, you might want to do it to replace Brian Cashman. But I just don't think that Derek Jeter is the answer to replace Brian Cashman as the Yankees GM. But tell me what you think in the comments. Should Derek Jeter replace Brian Cashman as the Yankees general manager?